Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how to apply bigger vinyl pieces. This is an easy, more accurate way to apply those bigger pieces, and all it requires is painter's tape, scissors, and a little bit of patience. So to start, you're going to clean the surface that you're applying your vinyl sticker to. In this case, I just used Windex and a microfiber cloth, but you can use rubbing alcohol, paper towel, whatever the material that you're applying your surface to requires. Next, you're just going to find your placement. So sometimes if you want to be more accurate, you can use a ruler. In this demonstration, I don't really care where it goes. But if you use a ruler, you can kind of measure out the distances and everything like that. So this method is really great when working with multiple bigger pieces. It's easier to find placement for everything, and it's definitely more accurate. I only have one piece that I'm using for this demonstration, but I just wanted to give you a general idea of what this application process looks like. So to start, you want to run a thin, small item like a credit card, for example, over your piece, just to make sure that the vinyl, which is this green portion, my little tree, adheres to the transfer tape. This is going to be really important later on, and this process can be repeated at any time. So once you feel it's nice and stuck, we can move on. So next in this process, you're going to use painter's tape. I find that using painter's tape is less destructive when working with more delicate material like stained wood, and it leaves less residue on glass. So once you have the placement, you're going to take one piece of painter's tape. Depending on the size, you can use different lengths, but for this demonstration and for the size of the project that I'm working on, I only need about 2 inches, but it's whatever you feel most comfortable with and more secure. So you're going to need 2 pieces of that. Okay, so I have my 2 pieces of painter's tape off to the side, and once I find my placement, I think I want my tree right in the middle. Okay, right there. So once you have the placement, you're going to take one piece of one piece of your painter's tape, sorry. You're going to place 1/2 over your vinyl piece and 1/2 on the surface that you're working with. I like to do mine vertically like this. I just find it's easier to work with, but you can put your painter's tape here and here depending on what kind of project you're working with. This is just an easier way for me to cut. So I have one piece of painter's tape here. I'm going to take my other piece and do the exact same thing on the bottom, making sure everything's nice and tight. So once everything is secured and taped, you're going to slowly peel away the transfer tape, which is the layer that's above your vinyl cut. You're going to peel it away and make sure that your sticker lifts with the transfer tape. This part is very important. So you're going to slowly peel that back, making sure everything lifts until you reach the edge of that painter's tape. Once that side is lifted, you're going to take your pair of scissors and you're going to cut away the paper, the wax paper that's behind your vinyl piece. It doesn't need to be accurate or anything, we just want to make sure that we can get it to where the vinyl will stick. Oops. Good angle here. You know what? We're just going to rip the rest of this. Beautiful. Okay. So once you have that side cut, you're going to slowly work your way from the inside out and press your vinyl to your material. You can take your credit card again and kind of smooth out any air bubbles in this process as well. So once that side is down and your vinyl is adhered to your surface, you can remove the painter's tape. So now that this side is adhered, that's why the painter's tape isn't required anymore. So what you're going to do is you're going to lift the other side, kind of bend it, you're going to snag the transfer tape from underneath, and you're just going to roll it from the inside out. Then you're going to take your credit card again and push down your vinyl piece underneath that transfer tape. Once everything is adhered, you can slowly, very slowly and patiently remove your transfer tape, making sure that none of the vinyl lifts with your piece. Now, once that transfer tape's removed, you can go in and work out any little air bubbles. I have a couple over here that I didn't quite get, so you just slowly, gently work those out. Flatten them out or work them out towards the edge here. All right. And once you're happy with the result, you are done. It is now completely stuck. Flip it over, you can still kind of see it. It's a little smiley tree. So I hope this method helps you. It's really great for those bigger pieces, making sure that all your placement's where it needs to be. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me.